Law, environment, and climate change, judiciary, and technical courts. Mr. Alessio Siqueira, Chairman of the Pollution Control Board, Shri Mahesh Patel, all press and media, very warm welcome to this press briefing. This briefing is basically because of the summit what we are going to have, that is the second summit, the Environmental Sustainability Summit 2024. We had it last year as well. This year's the theme is structuring the present for the sustainable future, our commitments to action. In this particular exhibition of the summit, we will be having a conference. We will also be having exhibition wherein the various companies or industries are going to showcase their best practices as well as their techniques and technologies for waste management, air, as well as for noise monitoring of water quality. So we will be having, it's a complex platform, so we will be having people engaged to show their knowledge, as well as we will be having this conference for knowledge building between both the industries as well as the people of Goa, and it will benefit the state towards this, with all this knowledge, and help the industry and the people on the authority to take action. I request the chairman to elaborate on it.
Good evening, Honorable Minister, my colleague Shamila, all the press representatives here. At the outset, I welcome you and thank you so much for coming at our invitation to get this information. As my colleague Dr. Shamila said, we have organized last year first was sustainability summit at the aegis of Pollution Control Board, this was the idea which the government of Goa proposed to us, Honorable CM, Honorable Minister, and we have to implement. The main idea behind this was the Pollution Control Board is supposed to be a regulatory authority in a legal point. But however, we wanted to become a facilitator. That's also our mandate to educate, to impart knowledge of environment. So while doing regulation, we also realized that there is a gap of knowledge. Industry, big or small, do not get the app knowledge, equipment, and app services. So with that backdrop in mind, we thought of first such a summit last year. We had good response, probably many of you must have attended it. We also had, as Shamila said, exhibition of different technologies. There were service provider, there were equipment provider, there was waste management, there was STP. And with that success, also we last year we thought we signed an MOU, a couple of organizations who have the action. I'm very happy this year, whatever we planned last year, that is an action, the permitted into action, which our Honorable Minister will tell you today. So here this year, the focus primarily is also apart from what we did last year, to take it one step forward. So we have tied up with the CII, they are our industry partners, who is able to get industry. At the same time, we are fortunate to have a principal scientific advisor of Prime Minister's Office, Dr. Sapna Bhoti. They have got a website called the Mantra, and they are supporting young individuals and entrepreneurs like startup. So also our minister as well as CM and the Honorable Prime Minister say always be important startup. So we have made this also startup Caribbean. We are also tied up with this engineering colleges, all Goa, IIT, BITS, NIT, engineering colleges, all we are tied up. And we also when a student can come, they can interact. There will be one pavilion wherein Dr. Sapna Bhoti, who is the Prime Minister's Office in charge of this particular cell, will be mentoring those people. So we have got one step forward in doing this. Apart from technology, innovation, and knowledge sharing, we have got a host of good speakers like last year on different subjects, circular economy, climate change, waste management, mining reclamation, all this we covered. More details are in your basket, and I will request on the minister to give the overview of the function.
Chairman, Co-Pollution Board, Member Secretary, Dr. Sharmila, my dear friends from the media. I personally feel there's nothing much for me to say because they've covered both the covered. However, with the theme in mind of this summer being structuring the present for a sustainable future, our commitments to action, I think this sums up the whole summit. Reason being, because we not only believe that we're going to make commitments, but those commitments would be converted into actions, which in short means we mean business. The time has come where we recognize our responsibility to ensure good health, good water quality. These are basic, essential things needed for the human being. And therefore, it is our endeavor to try and give our best to contribute towards cleaning of the environment. This summit is going to cover various topics. There will be 10 plenary sessions, each on the theme of sustainable development. First session would be on decarbonization. Second would be green credits. Third would be sustainable mining. Fourth, circular economy. Fifth, climate finance. Sixth, greening of industries. Seventh, scaling up green technologies. Eighth, pathways to sustainable development. Ninth, water security and conservation. And 10, biodiversity conservation, where experts will discuss, deliberate on issues to arrive at a consensus, to continually strengthen the role as well as way forward by various stakeholders. This would explain the entire purpose and spirit of our summit, the various topics that would be discussed, and we hope that we would be able to ensure that we start this year on a strong base, with keeping in mind all these goals that I have spoken about. Last year's summit was held. The same summit, many participants took place. I think fruits of it have been seen, and that has encouraged the board to decide to organize it again for this, again now, during this annual year. As our chairman has said, the future today lies in the hands of startups, and that is why we have given focus and importance to startup units also. Besides that, we recognize the fact that students of today are leaders of tomorrow, and therefore we have encouraged them to participate in this summit also. With, as I said at the outset, keeping in mind our endeavor to make structuring the present for a sustainable future. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, we have speakers from UNIDO, United Industrial Development Organization. We have speakers from IFC, International Finance Corporation. We have speakers from Climate Change Cell. So we have various international speakers. Also there are organizations from India working internationally. There are IUCN, International Union for Conservation. The Worldwide Fund, WWF, the Worldwide Fund for Nature India. So we have many international speakers also. And there are international stalls also. MOU, we have last year we have signed MOU, and the outcome of that you will be able to see, because whatever MOU we have signed and the outcome has come. Like we had last year 2 one of green rating for the industry, and those industry will be felicitated on that day. Those who achieve that green rating. Because of green building, the Sun Building has acquired that certificate. Those will be also do certification. And one or two MOU were in the process. Like I couldn't disclose the name because it's not here, but they have commitment for Goa in waste management and doing more CSR or sustainability work.
Minister, what is the outcome you are looking through all these topics?
I think the outcome is simple. We believe that jointly we should strive to make Goa a better place to live.
Because there are issues of environment, sustainable mining you are speaking about, this topic,
that is why.
and water scarcity.
No, that is why, as I said, these topics would be discussed, which include your mining and water quality, etc., water security. And we hope to come out with a concrete solution.
So, as far as this is the second edition, so last year, what has the ministry or the pollution control board has learned from the last year's exhibition or the last year's summit? Well, there was a summit last year also. Yeah, that's right.
As I said, last year was the first time. We should give a lot of technology. Now, just an example I will give you. One company came Voltage and signed a MOU with us. Today, they are doing waste management at Sakri, Bicholi, Walpur and 30 panchayats. They are committed for around 3 crore rupees working for NGO. Probably we are not able to give them good publicity, but they are doing excellent work. Seeing that work, this year 2 companies have approached us to do similar work for waste management. They will train, they will make the facility for collection, and after 3 years, this will become a self-sustainable model. Secondly, I said that 2 MOUs we are sent, green code rating. The companies who have adopted the standard, they have gone through the various audit process, and those will be awarded. So seeing this, probably more companies will come. Third, I said as a green building, there are 3 buildings in Goa already certified green building. Maybe you are not aware. So that we send MOU, we'll tell them how they are working, and many more buildings will come. Wherein, as you asked, water conservation, energy consumption, all these aspects are covered.
So गेल्या वर्षी एक तिसरा MOU साइन केलेला तुम्ही जो GSPCB चे स्टेट पोल्युशनचे जे एम्प्लॉई आहेत त्यांना ॲडव्हान्स स्टडीज अँड रिसर्च सर्टिफाईड.
But I wish last year we also signed an MOU with Teri University for doing their PhD program. So earlier, Minister had supported, government has supported also. They did the MTech through BITS. And this year, we are signed up Marathi. या वर्षी मागच्या वर्षी केलं होतं PhD केलेलं आहे आणि मला वाटतं की आमचे आपण 12 ते 15 स्टाफ ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड फॉर PhD as a part of this program. So they will do research related to Goa while working with us, and the outcome they will get a degree, and त्याच्याबरोबर त्याचं रिसर्च कंटिन्यू